Arizona Cardinals and the Buffalo Bills.
Will Reichard to kick off.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Will Reichard will get this one started. And off we go from Orchard Park. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Brown it. Monday.
Allen gonna throw to get things going. Moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Allen now on 2nd down. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Allen will throw. That's to Kincaid once again. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. These two in rhythm, 12 more yards and a first down.
And now they find themselves on the verge of really putting together an opening statement drive here at the start of this game. But now that the field becomes condensed, continue to be smart in the way you attack this defense. The last thing you want to do is settle for 3 in what's been a very impressive opening drive. This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Stay tight. Alert! Look out!
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
To throw is Allen. And this is not going to do the trick. Unable to get back to the line of scrimmage. And it leads to 4th down. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. Bass's kick is good. And the Bills are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
This will be returned from the 2. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
And the Cardinal first down.
McBride is the motion man. To the air now on 1st and 10. A short one here, caught by McBride. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Once the quarterback gets flushed out of the pocket, Mike, he has to make a split-second decision. Does he remain a passer and give his guys time downfield to work open? Or does he turn into a runner, just try to pick up some positive yards with his legs? I think in this case, the extra time paid off. Remained a passer, found an open target downfield, and he's able to get the ball to him for a nice completion.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back to the air one more time. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
Gain of 16 yards. And the Cardinal first down.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That one is complete to McBride. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be...
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Will Reichard to kick off.
Reichard out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away.
Alert! 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 Ready?
Allen with a throw on 1st and 10. The coverage right there, and it dropped away, incomplete. Buda Baker with the coverage defensively, able to break that one up. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
319! Hey, home! Middle! Look out!
Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's taken it. It's Xavier Legette. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready? What's that?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Right 80! Half 85, half 85. Middle. Alert! That's it.
To the air once more is Allen. Over the middle, he's got Leggett. Give him 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. There is a lot of room to operate. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Right 80! Out! Look out!
From the gun, Josh Allen. And he'll take it on in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown Buffalo. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills are on top. It's now 10-7.
Cardinals 7. Tyler Bass, the kickoff for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On the jump! Here we go!
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here, bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
That's taken in left side by Smith. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's an Arizona first down.
It's a gain of 10.
He'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
18 Cardinals, go!
They'll look to throw yet again. To the outside, he's got Smith. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's to the right side, caught by McBride. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
They work this out wide to Benson. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Second and 7 at the 14-yard line.
Cup 19! Cup 19!
He'll drop to throw. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
60 Vikings! 60 Vikings! Ready?
They'll try and run here with Benson. And he'll get into the end zone. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. First and 10, and it's Allen. That one taken in right side by Lee Getz. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
To throw on first and 10, Allen. Rice open, he's got it. Second down, they need 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and
From the gun, here is Allen. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills are back within a point. It's 14-13.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Tyler Bass, the kickoff for Buffalo.
Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Hold the ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A quick throw right side. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 24 now, here is 2nd and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. That's taken in, and he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. A throw left side there, not going to find the top. Incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation, and instead he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Open man, Devontae Smith. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
That's hot. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have a Cards 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive,
and he's in. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Cardinals. The extra point now for Borregales. The kick is good. And the Cardinals extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13.
Will Reichert to kick off.
Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Throwing now. Allen here on 1st down. Open man downfield. It's Rice. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. A short throw caught by Kincaid. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Middle, 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 middle. What's that?
Allen now on 2nd down. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Round 80. Go.
Again, it's Allen to the air. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
Round 80. Alert. Alert. 56, 56. Hey, home, home, home.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Alert. Round 80. What's that?
They'll try and throw for it with Allen. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal.
What's that?
Hook is in. Touchdown, Bills.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Allen leading the Bills to the line for this 2-point try.
The Bills are lining up for a two-point conversion.
Sub, 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 sub. We'll go.
Back to throw. He's got a man. Take it in for 2. And we are all tied here in the 3rd quarter.
But I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Their own 27-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That is catch number 60 for the season.
A 28-yard gain.
They'll look to throw. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And he will get into the end zone. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Arizona. Borregales now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Cardinals go up by 7. 28-21. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
first and 10, it's Allen. That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
That's good for Bills. First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, tight. Ready? Alert! What's that?
Fourth quarter begins with a run by Cook. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Down at the 45-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and
To throw is Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Malik Mustafa. And the Cardinals are going to take over here up near the 40.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. You're not going to get away with it at this level.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 4. He'll look to throw. That's caught by Harrison right side. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Come on.
McBride is the motion man. To the air now on first and 10. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down. McBride is the motion man. They'll look to throw again. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Back-to-back gains of 10 yards. And back-to-back first downs. So they come to the line for first down and 10. McBride is the motion man. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is caught. What a throw. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Arizona. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point is good. And the Cardinals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
On first down, it's Allen. He's got a man downfield. It's Shakir. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Five wide. Hey, tight. What's that?
Now Allen on first down. He'll get that one complete to Rice. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Monday. Half.
First and 10, and it's Allen. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Alert! Go with him. Look out!
Allen going to throw again. On the run to the right. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Going to need a big play now. Third down and long.
Round 80! Alert! Gun! Attack!
From the gun, Josh Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. And it's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
That's going to be caught, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. Again, it's Benson. Not much happening there, just a short game. And now we're going to time out by the defense. The clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. Here's second and 9.
Let's go! Ready?
They'll drop to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Ready up!
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down.
19, Tiger, 19, stop.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. He's going to have that first down. Gain of 6 as they convert. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right. And this call will stand. Out to his right. The ball comes out. The Bills signal that they have it, and they do.
And this defense, they've been searching for a splash play, and they got a big one here. Great job separating the man from the ball on the sack. And now it's up to their offense. Can they take advantage of this sudden change situation?
They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, throw here for Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. That's the safety, Budda Baker.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he'll be taken down at the 11-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick 1st down. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for. So it's a win for the visitors, the Cardinals. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start, 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They
Ball like yellow on leaves, ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me, blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic, the web look at the boots, fleet, headache. Gotta wait till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. As long as she get really, so I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that